Okay, we're starting? Okay. Here we go. Today we're playing Game & Watch Gallery Advance, also known as Game & Watch Gallery 4. Oh, this is a little loud. I turned up the game audio a bit so it would be more audible on stream. Oh, sorry. Yes, let me know how the audio levels are of the voice compared to the game. Hello, Gibbon. I've been enjoying your streams, Gibbon, actually. He's doing Metroid Rogue Dawn, the hack of Metroid at the moment. And it's well worth checking out. So, this game I've already played a fair bit of. Audio levels are fine. Audio levels were fine. What, you mean until I switched and then it stopped? Anyway. Yeah, so I have played this a fair bit already on my own time, just because I wanted to check it out and have some fun and unlock all the stuff. But then I just stopped for whatever reason before actually getting to the thing I wanted to unlock, which is Zelda. You get it for pretty much completing everything else. So what I'm going to propose now is I'll be doing the last few games that I need to complete, which is Donkey Kong Classic, Octopus, and Fire Attack. Is Milo on yet, says Tony. Yes, hello? Can you not hear me? But other than that, I want to get suggestions from the chat on what you want to see. So I'll just scroll a little bit through what's available, check out what there is, and yeah, let me know if you want to watch me play one of these games in particular. Settings sorted out. Oh no, can't hear me. Let me turn the game down a bit. Might be too loud. Oh, my mouse just broke again. Okay, we're back. Nope. Okay, so I'll turn that down. And back on here. Oops. Okay. How's that? The game's pretty quiet for me now, so let me know if you can hear my voice. 1, 2, 3. Stream cut out. I hope that doesn't ruin the backup. I hate it when it does that. I mean the archive. Because when it splits the archive, that means I have to... It's a more complicated process to get it onto YouTube. Alright, how's the audio now? That's right, Gibbon can ban you, Tony, so behave. Don't just talk about these Disney things the whole time. Yes, Gibbon is a moderator on my chat. Alright, anyway, as I was saying, I want to get suggestions from chat on what you want to see me play. Otherwise, I'll just be playing the last few that I haven't completed all the stars in yet. So, Tony's shouting for Octopus, so let's start with that. So each time you play it for the first time, it gives you a tip. And I have actually played this one before on a previous Game & Watch Gallery. Hey Ape, how's it going? Ape says Game & Watch Gallery 3 was my favorite. I really like that one too. Yeah, it's got some fun stuff in there, including Donkey Kong 2. But anyway, let's see what we have here. Forward, pick up, discard. Okay, so it's just forward and back. Obviously it's a Game & Watch, there's simple controls. We'll start with Classic and we'll go to Modern after that. Okay, so I don't remember which one exactly it was, but one of the previous Game & Watch galleries also had Octopus. So I'm familiar with it, even outside just knowing about it generally. Well, that didn't last long. Do I have a number of men left on my boat? Is that how it determines? So, yeah. the scoring in this is, as you get more points, you will earn stars outside the game in the menu screen. Whoop. It's just about being aware of all the things that are happening and what's about to happen. So it's every like 200 points you get another star. So at 1,000 points, you've maxed out your star count for that game. And stars will unlock extra games in the menu. I think I have all of them now except for Zelda. I don't know what my maximum limit on collecting this treasure is. In the modern version, there's like a multiplier if you grab a whole bunch at once, but you also slow down. What? I guess 3 is the maximum. Is that right? 1, 2... Oh! That's bad. Only 1 life left. Some of these games have like bonuses where if you manage to get to a certain threshold without losing a life, you get double points for a while. I'm not sure if Octopus is like that. When I was first playing through this, I was using a guide. I might pull that up again, actually. So, but now that we've seen what that's like, we'll go and play the modern mode. There is always one place where you'll be safe. Oh yeah, in the corner, right? Modern Egg, Ape says he was good at. That was the one with Yoshi, wasn't it? Where there's eggs rolling down. The original was like a fox trying to eat eggs from a hen house. Hold on a second, I'll get my iPad. Gonna load up this guide so I know the best way to get points. I want to be efficient when I do these things, you know. I should have set this up earlier, but I started a little impromptu. I am coming back after 2 weeks off, and I have a cold. So with all those caveats, I hope you'll forgive me for being a lame jerk. Yes. Tony is mentioning the game's DKU status. So the DKU is the Donkey Kong universe, a shared universe of rare characters, starting from Donkey Kong Country. As you can see on the title screen, there is Donkey Kong on the right in his tie. He does not actually appear in the game. There's only Donkey Kong Sr. in the arcade Game & Watch port things, whatever they are. But because he's there on the title screen, they cover it as a full DKU game. Go figure. Alright, so the guide I'm looking at says that, oh, I like these. I really like these little cutscene things. Mario with his Game Boy Advance there. Yep, so it says on Classic, 1 point per treasure, 3 points to return to ship. So you get 1 point as you're taking treasure, and then 3 points to return to the ship. I guess when you have to retreat, you might as well go all the way back like that. Oh, that's fun. Chat. Oh, that's okay, Ape. He's saying sorry I can't catch your streams more often. It's good to see you now. Yeah, don't worry about it too much, you're not missing much. Yes, Tony, I know about the Mickey and Donald games. I guess Disney were happy to license those characters to Nintendo a few times for, yeah, various Game & Watch games. I can't remember the exact ones in the titles. Yeah, Ape saying he consistently can 5-star the Egg game with Yoshi in it. Oh, that's so cute. Mario Brothers was also in 3, yes, with a factory in the truck, that's correct. the game that's called Mario Brothers in this collection, or in the Game & Watch itself as well, doesn't really have much to do with the Mario Brothers game. What are the controls again? Yeah, okay. This is tricky. I obviously have done most of these games all the way through. So yeah, Mario and Luigi are working in this factory and loading up a truck with stuff coming off the conveyor belts. It's pretty cool. It's sort of filling out the backstory of them as working class heroes who held down lots of different jobs before becoming, you know, the saviors of the Mushroom Kingdom, etc. Another example is Mario's Cement Factory. Although it is just Mario here, you have to jump on these platforms to let this stuff down. Manage how you go up and down. Oh yeah, it makes cookies. Nice. Oh, that's death. Anyway, let's get back to Octopus. Try and get 1,000, and we'll do modern mode. Yeah, even the music is the same. Yeah, some games, this fourth installment, or fifth if you're in Australia or certain other regions, of the Game Boy / Game & Watch Gallery series. It's complicated. Look up the Wikipedia article. It's really stupid how they're named and how there's one like 0th release in... anyway, it's weird. Anyway, they're all on Game Boy and Game Boy Color, except this one, which is kind of a best of. The other ones had new games each time. This one includes games from previous installments plus new ones. And they all look nicer in this version, but I don't know, there's something about the Game Boy Color and how it just looks really... Oh! Okay. That didn't go well. No, I don't have Zelda unlocked. That's what I'm trying to do, actually. I believe you have to get to... Yeah, down there, 85 stars I need 100. So I need to perfect 3 more games, and that means one of Donkey Kong Classic, Octopus Modern or Classic, and Fire Attack Modern or Classic. So let's have a go at Octopus Modern for a little bit. Now, even though it doesn't have the sprite shadows and the discrete positions that your character can be in, displayed, I mean, there are still actual discrete positions that Mario can be in. Whenever I tap the button, he'll move between those positions. Oh, damn. What's the bonuses here? Modern, two times points per treasure you bring back to the ship. Yeah, so you get a point for picking up the treasures and then double that amount for bringing them all back. The more you're carrying, though, in this modern version, the slower you move. Did you see him just pull a Game Boy Advance out of there? And the crown. There you go. So now I'm slowed. But this is the safe spot that they were talking about. There's always a spot where the tentacles won't get you. So as long as we get enough treasure, we should make that 1,000 points pretty easily. Now you see that tentacle was moving to a different position. I will abuse save states liberally, which I did the last time I played this as well. Because I'm not trying to be a retro games master here, I'm just trying to unlock Zelda. And, oh! That was my hubris, taking too many treasures at once. So, forgive the jumpy save state abuse. I know it can make for a worse viewing experience, so I apologize. Oh boy, so slow. Okay. The hard modes, do the hard modes count too? I don't know. I have only played the easy ones, so they might do, but I know you just need 100 to get Zelda. Flower mode, yes. Okay, I'll save here. Ah. Go, go, go. No, no, no. Oh! There was an extra position that I didn't think existed. Alright, if I stay here... Nope. Yeah, there's subtleties to how you unlock extra modes that I don't really remember. I should have put more work into preparing for this. The other problem with save states is you can't enjoy the music in a full loop. Okay, let's go back. Yeah. Beautiful. See, we'll have this done in no time, as long as I'm careful. Oh, I think I'm getting messages here. Oh, that's Gibbon tweeting about me. I got a notification. I use my phone to read chat, and sometimes, like, I get notifications on it. But the screen's open all the time, you see, so I can miss them. Ugh. Okay, go, go, go. No, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. I love the graphics, man. They're so nice. And they're slightly different in each game. Oh no! Oop. Nah, I don't really like Monopoly, Tony. There's a lot better board games you could play, seriously. There's so many. You don't have to resort to that. So yeah, these little collections are really great, and a good celebration of Nintendo history. It's a real shame they don't make them anymore. They released a couple of Game & Watch games digitally on the DSi eShop. Sorry, the DS... what is it? The DSiWare store or whatever? I don't know what they called it, but yeah, they were just pretty basic recreations. You know, decent recreations. But not like this, like, not with the gallery mode and the extras and the new graphics and... Oh! Yeah, it's a little disappointing. There was also the Club Nintendo, what are they called? Game & Watch collection games, which was just like 2 or 3 Game & Watch games in the same style as the DSi releases. DSiWare releases. Just on a DS card. Pretty lame rewards and expensive in terms of points. Oh, he started spitting ink. Sorry, I just assumed the octopus's gender. I don't like doing that. Whoa, it just changed color. Now it's green. Do octopuses really do that? I know like cuttlefish do. Crazy. Oop. Yeah, so there was always a save spot between tentacles on the classic version. On this modern version, the save spot actually changes because that middle tentacle, the second from the top, can go to different positions. Oh, and the top one can too as well. Hey. Suggestions? You want suggestions on board games? Oh gosh, I'm bad at suggestions. I like Machikoro. Been playing that a few times recently. But you know, there's the classics: Ticket to Ride, Carcassonne, Settlers of Catan. I get that Monopoly is like simple, anyone can really play it, but it might not be the most fun board game you could pick. Oh, the third tentacle has two different positions too. I'm talking crap this whole time. When both of those end ones come down, there's no escape. I was being greedy anyway. Yeah, Carcassonne's good. I've played the iPad version a little bit since it came out there, but yeah, always good. One I discovered more recently is called Codenames. Ooh, gosh. Very slow now. Yeah, Codenames is a word game where you're like a secret agent and there's two teams and you have to sort of give these clues that are based on connotations of words, and it's very in-depth thinking strategy word game. Very cool. Oh, this is hard. Okay. Go. No. Okay. He's so slow that the tentacle retracted in between, going between positions. Good. Oh, okay. Brutal. I like the background details, like the fish and the little happy clam down there. I've been thinking about underwater games recently since I played Echo the Dolphin. I'm trying to come up with really good examples of underwater living that are like that. Playing as a character who moves naturally around underwater. There's not that many. There's a few where you play as a diver or a submarine, and I wasn't going to count those because that's just a human coming from outside that environment into it. I was thinking more about where you play as a native of the ocean, and the movement in the game is based on their natural movement. I really only came up with Echo and Aquaria and Ika-chan. You can look those up, those are indie games from the last decade or so. Well worth checking out both of those, and they are both a very different scale, but yeah. And then I thought of Densetsu no Starfleet the other day, although it wasn't strictly... Ooh, I just got to 400, so there's cutoffs. The game will speed up until you, progressively as you get more points, until you get to like one of these multi-hundred point cutoffs. I think it's 200, 400, etc. And then it'll calm down a little bit. I think the octopus changing color signifies that as well. That's just so it's not high intensity all the time. It gives you a little break, but then ramps up again. It's a clever little system, and a lot of games in this collection use it. Not just this one, the previous 3 ones too. Well, I need to catch up on chat a bit. It's kind of hard when you're focusing so much on this game as well. Okay. Gibbon says he feels like this should be Wario and Captain Syrup. Yeah, something I like about these games is that some of the modern modes do let some characters like that come to the forefront. A few of them, 2 of the modern versions in this collection, Star Wario or Yoshi or, you know, Donkey Kong Jr. even, Wait, does he have a star in a game? No, he's only in Donkey Kong Jr., the game. He does appear as an NPC in a few of the other ones, though. Oh gosh. Gibbon was on the test team for the Windows 8 and Windows Phone version of Carcassonne and got to explain the different kinds of color deficiency to the devs because he couldn't tell apart the blue and purple pieces. That is really interesting. And yeah, I mean, accessibility features like that are so important in games, and often they're completely ignored unless there's someone on the team who can put it through like that. Yeah. Okay, Ape brings up a good point about undersea games. He mentions the Little Mermaid world in Kingdom Hearts, and I also thought of the Little Mermaid game on the NES by Capcom. So yeah, that also is pretty close. Again, in the case of Kingdom Hearts, it's outsiders coming into the world and being turned into mermaids, right? So I'm kind of opposed to that more on a philosophical basis, in that I'm interested in finding more games where you play as a native of the ocean. So yeah, Little Mermaid is a good example, although I kind of had to decide not to keep pursuing licensed games because there were a lot of them that could qualify. I think this was originally just me planning a little pixel art or something like that, but I kind of gave up on it since I could only think of 3 examples. Because when you factor in licensed games, you've got things like Aquaman as well for the GameCube. He's Atlantean, right? He's a native of the ocean. But yeah, it's an interesting thought exercise. Games set underwater, mostly. And Starfy's a good example, although he's not actually a starfish. He doesn't live underwater, but he spends a lot of time underwater in those games and meets a lot of people, fish and so on, who live down there. Alright, let's not get too much treasure. Okay, I got a little jingle there and it slowed down, so it is every 100 points that ramp up kind of thing occurs. It's been a while since I dropped this game and have now picked it up again, so yeah. Okay. Go, 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 go. Yes. Gibbon says he's been trying to make a VR game where you're a guy stranded at the bottom of the ocean, living in a wrecked submarine who can go out in his diving suit to spearfish and farm underwater and stuff. You've got to manage your air and food, etc., and just see how long you can survive. Very interesting concept. Although it has the potential to be incredibly immersive and scary in VR. Being deep underwater is kind of a fear of a lot of people, myself included. The other games I mentioned are kind of cutesy side-scrollers, so you don't get as much of the fear aspect. Although Echo can be pretty brutal at times. I'm playing through Echo 2, The Tides of Time at the moment, and I'm up to a bit where you're actually... There's a lot of aerial maneuvers necessary because well, spoilers. Spoilers for Echo 2. You go to the future where dolphins are like the dominant life form on Earth, and they've built water tubes suspended in the air, and you swim through them to travel through the air. It's pretty amazing. Yeah. Okay. Oh, the ink. I haven't got ink on myself before. I wonder if it kills you or if it just sort of impedes you in some other way. Let's find out. For science! Oh, yep, I died. Okay. Nope. Nope. Okay, go back. Cool. Yeah, the modern versions are more fun to play than the classic versions. They have more stuff going on, a little extra things added to them, not just the graphics. But it's sort of building on the basic kind of gameplay template to make a simple mini game, which is, you know, fun and a good idea, but then also making it a bit more involved and interesting, especially visually interesting. So, oh, yeah, I got way too much treasure there. It's going too slow. Gotta be a master of timing more than I am to really get good at this game. When exactly the hitbox of the tentacle disappears, etc. Go, 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 go. Yeah. That should be enough. Not quite. Didn't get to that 100. So now it's fast. Okay. Cool. Gonna change color? Yeah, what are we now? Cycling through, back to orange. Okay. It does do that. There's a few stages and then you go back to the start. Donkey Kong's like that too. Donkey Kong's a really good remake, actually. Oh no, my voice is cutting out. What's wrong? Is anyone else having this problem? Oops! Died. There's no safe spot. Let me know if my voice is not right. Oop. Yes, tell me how I sound. So Gibbon says he stopped working on the VR game after Subnautica became a thing, which is a game that I saw in my researching this. You place a submarine. Yeah. I guess it might be similar to what he's talking about. Oh yeah, sorry. Tony was saying the bit about Kingdom Hearts, not Ape. My mistake. I think Ape's left. There was a safe spot there. There are evolution games where you start out as marine life, that's true. So Flow is an example of something where you actually the whole time you play as kind of a microorganism in an ocean environment. But well, I guess, I don't know, it's a bit abstract. It doesn't really have to be the ocean. Yeah, I don't think I counted that, especially because there's no one central character to hang your hat around. That's not an expression, but I said it anyway. But yeah, ones like Spore, maybe, where you start as a tiny little ocean creature and then you evolve as you go on. There's a couple of more odd Japanese games where you evolve through different complex creatures as you play. There's a shooter and another one, I don't remember the names, sorry, but they're kind of weird. You should check them out somehow. No, I haven't given you much information there. Tony's asking about Bubsy. I've finished the Bubsy series for now. I played Bubsy 3D last stream that I did. I was going to play fan games, but the most prominent one, Bubsy Visits the James Turrell retrospective, which is kind of a joke parody game, but still. Yeah, it's down, and the creators show no interest whatsoever in fixing it, so that's just screwed. And yeah, completely hopeless. I'm kind of annoyed about that, actually. I believe the problem is that the Unity file that they were linking to from their website, bubsy3d.com, they were storing it in Dropbox, and whenever someone accesses the site, it pulls the Unity files from Dropbox, and they were just storing it in a public folder or whatever. Well, recently Dropbox changed how it handles public shared folders, and they just sent out this email one day and it was like, oh, all that stuff that you've shared everywhere, yeah, that just doesn't work anymore. Screw you. So that was kind of annoying for me. I had to change a lot of links, and they haven't bothered to change their links of how their website is accessing the Unity files. I hope I'm saying that right. It is Unity, right? So it just doesn't work. And when you try to load up the page, it says, you know, failed to download the files. I messaged everyone involved in the creation of that fan game on Twitter, and nobody responded, so I'm kind of at an impasse there. And it doesn't just affect Bubsy 3D Viz the James Turrell retrospective either. 1000 Snakes, another game by the Arcane Kids Collective, similarly is based on a Unity web player thing and is also broken, but again, nobody cares. So yeah, I can't do my Bubsy fan games showcase until the James Turrell retrospective is back. And that's up to Arcane Kids to just change their bloody files on their website. Until they change that, nobody's going to be able to access that game. And I'm quite sure that I'm right about that whole Dropbox thing, because I use the web inspector and elite internet skills to look up stuff. Although I might be wrong. I will admit that. Okay. Okay, chat. Yes, Gibbon is saying there's actually plenty of news about Bubsy. Squirrely Jack, who created the Modern Bubsy project, is constantly updating on her progress on making her new Bubsy fan game, Bubsy RPG. I can't remember the full name, but it's going to be a fun little project that basically takes everything from the Modern Bubsy blog and brings it into a game form. I mean, the blog originally arose from her work on Space Funeral 4, but she's gone off the whole Space Funeral project and fan base, so is retooling her work as it was on Space Funeral 4 into a standalone Bubsy RPG game. But yeah, given saying there's dev videos and stuff. Oh, we're so close. We're so close to that 1000, and then I can just quit. That's what I usually do. I get to 1000 and stop, because all I want is the 5 stars to unlock more stuff. Oh, audio's fine, says Gibbon. Might just be stream issues on your end, Tony. Ah, so much. Yeah, so Gibbon's talking about the Sega Ages collection. He played that on a stream once, which was like in the same way as this modern recreations of classic Sega arcade games. He was playing it for Congo Bongo, which is a Donkey Kong ripoff made by the people who made Donkey Kong. Look it up. Ikegami Tsuchinki. But yeah, he's saying that he wishes as much effort was put into those as was for these modern remakes. Go, 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 go. Oh, are you kidding? 999. Alright, let's go, 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 go. Okay, we're done. Miss. Like that sad Mario face. Yep. Congratulations! I don't want to try star mode. Oh, I got something. There was another thing. What did I get? And there's Game & Watch, Mr. Game & Watch from Smash Brothers. This is his first appearance outside of Smash Brothers as an actual character. You want to play Tropical Fish next? You got it! If you don't catch the flying fish, that darned cat's gonna eat them. And he talks. Oh, that's cool. Where is that? I don't know why there's these 2 pages. I don't know what it means. Where is it? Give me my tropical fish. You kidding? How come I can't? Do I have to do it from the gallery? Okay, so there's a manhole in there. And various other games. Only some of these are playable. Some of them it just shows you like this. Mario bombs away. There we go. Okay. Yes, Sega Ages Tetris Collection and Sega Ages Puyo Puyo are very polished, says Tony. Tony's talking about Monopoly again. That's fine, Ape. You be like a burger all you want. Yeah, this isn't very interesting. This is like a lot of Game & Watch games, actually. It's a bit like Chef. It's a bit like Fire. But, you know, it's a basic formula, but it works. Anyway, that's not interesting. Let's play another modern game. I believe I had one more that I haven't got to yet. Fire attack. Enemies come to burn down your fort. See classic just to see what the original context was. Oh, okay. A little bit of a racist thing here. Ah! I'm defending my fort and I have a cowboy hat on. These people, what do you think they are? They're Red Indians. Let's be serious. So that's what that is. What is the modern version? Aha, here we go. Just like we wanted, it's a Wario game. And we have to stop the bob-ombs from blowing up our little construction site here. It's a bit like Wrecking Crew, actually. Kind of some red girder look from Donkey Kong. You don't often see Wario in that context. And he has a hammer, too. And it looks like the golden hammer from Wrecking Crew. Isn't this amazing? Okay, and I can eat apples. This is great. I like this. I'll save here. I'll just look up some scoring tips. Fire attack. Hitting enemy. Waiting with the chicken. Eating a tomato gets me 7 points. Nice. Oops. Oh no. Oh. Okay. I want to see this. You blow this up. It's a giant golden Wario statue. Fantastic. Fantastic. I don't want to keep playing with 2 misses though, just in case I somehow get into an unwinnable situation. Could happen. You never know. Ah. That's too bad. I like this. Wario's protecting a giant statue of himself. That's really cool. Very in character. But yeah, Wario having the Wrecking Crew hammer. This is making some connections for me. Because in Wrecking Crew, your enemy was Foreman Spike, who seems to be some kind of proto-Wario figure. He's got a beard. He's kind of a jerk. He's Mario's nemesis for that game. He appears again in Wrecking Crew 98 with a bit of a different look. Chicken. What do I do with the chicken? Don't hit the chicken. Okay. Wario had a pet chicken in Wario Land 2. I think its name was Hen. Oop. You gotta stand next to the hen to get the points. I see. I like this a lot. Foreman Spike showed up again in Mobile Golf, the sequel to Mario Golf GBC, which had support for a mobile phone adapter for the Game Boy Color in Japan to do like online multiplayer in, you know, the 90s or whatever it was. Crazy. Pokemon Crystal had the same thing. Okay. Ooh. So this is what Game & Watch thing is about. Oh, you know, it's different. Sometimes an octopus. Sorry. Let's finish the sentence. Game & Watch games eventually get to be about, you know, flipping positions quickly between what you need to do. And things coming from all sides in rapid succession, and you getting the rhythm down of moving back and forth, basically. He loves that chicken more than money. Yeah, I mean, Wario loves money, but the one thing he's been shown to really love, apart from money, is that chicken, right? I really need to play the Wario Land games. I've played 3 a lot because I had it on my Game Boy Color growing up. But yeah, I need to catch up with the other ones because they're quite good, apparently. And I really like 3. I know that 1's pretty different to 3, but 2 is similar, and 4 also. I've got Shake It on the Shake Dimension on the Wii. I even bought Master of Disguise when I saw it in a shop once, although it's supposed to be terrible and not a real Wario Land game, but hey. Yeah! Chicken! Whoop! Oh no, I missed it. Because I was saving. I need that apple. Tomato. Whatever. Why isn't it a garlic? I guess, as some people like to say, there is kind of a divide in Wario's characterization, in that his obsession with farting and garlic is part of the more crude WarioWare tradition that did creep into later Wario Land games, but people tend to not like that if they're true Wario Land purists. Because, you know, the depiction of him has changed over the years. You can actually see him in a few of the Club Nintendo comics, and that's a lot of fun. Back when he was a cross-eyed, like, weirdo. Yeah, this is going well. Okay, good night, Tony. See you later. He's probably already gone by the time I read that. Yeah, Wario. I really like WarioWare games, don't get me wrong. You can see how the platforms that Wario moves between are outlined in black more than other elements of the background, etc. Did I finish talking about Foreman Spike? He has looked different each time he's appeared, and more or less like Wario in different appearances. But yeah, people try and make connections between him and Wario to say that they're the same person. Possibly, I don't know, it doesn't super hold up, but... Whenever I hit Command S, it moves me diagonally. I don't know why that is, because both B and A activate the hammer. I don't know what S is mapped to in my keyboard controls, but I always have this problem when I want to use save states a lot. Some of the Game & Watch games do have a button to move diagonally. Controls are very particular for the specific game you're playing a lot of the time, but also quite simple. So, you know, easy to pick up. Ah, this is nice. It's kind of relaxing. I don't know why I like playing this. I don't know why I stopped. I gotta show off more of these games once I'm done with this. It is a little slower going, I think, to get the points. How many points did I just get? Oh, chicken wave. Now, of course, some of those were non-canon chickens. Wario only has one hen in his life. But these games do that. You get instances of multiple Donkey Kong Jr.'s popping up. Very distressing for me, but... well, what are you gonna do? Wonder what happens if I hit the chicken. Oh, maybe I didn't do it early enough. Yeah, I don't know why S is doing that. It's really weird to me. S is usually mapped to B for Game Boy Advance emulation. Yeah. I really wish I could play those Bubsy games. Oh, missed the chicken. I don't know, what's going on with chat? How are you guys? Got more Metroid streams planned, Gibbon? Haven't caught up on your third video yet, but I have enjoyed watching them. The music also changes tempo as the game speed changes, obviously. Ah, Gibbon's gonna play through the whole of Rogue Dawn on stream. Maybe I should do that one time. The closest I've come is doing 2 Bubsy 2 streams. Play an entire game. Like an RPG or something. I know Courtney's doing that with Super Paper Mario and has done it with other Paper Mario games. I don't know. It's not really my thing, I guess. I always intended for... whoops! For this stream channel thing, whatever, to just maybe playing a random new game every week. Both for my sake and for novelty. It's a way for me to experience things that I've always meant to play. To give me a little kick and play a lot of different stuff. And hopefully it keeps it interesting for viewers too. Oh! Gibbon's thinking about maybe streaming, finishing Fortress of Doom to give him motivation to actually get around to doing it. Yeah, Lufia 1, very grindy game towards the end. Very slow going. Oh, just missed that. That's okay. We'll eat that hit, just so we can see this golden, awesome statue in the background. I'm not sure if it is actual gold though, because when it collapsed before, it was more sort of a pile of. It didn't look like gold, is what I'm saying. After it fell over. Moving diagonally is actually useful in this game though. I think Manhole has that function as well. Ooh! There we go. Oh, it cleared the screen too. Didn't get me any points though. I think Parachute has things like that too. If you reach certain milestones and you're missing a life, then it'll give you a bonus life. I don't know how interesting an RPG would be to watch though. I did do the start of Cena that one time, but that's more action RPG, and I only played an hour of it and stopped forever. Or no, it was more strategy? I don't know, it was weird. You order people around, but you also, it was like real-time battle and stuff. I don't know. That was a weird game. A Lufia game. Yeah, that's the thing. Even if something gets shot out first, it might not arrive first. It's like different speeds. That's Game & Watch. Oof. Ah. That's what I need that diagonal button for, but I just can't figure out why S is doing it. I don't know. Oh wait, maybe S is a shoulder button. Ah, there we go. Shoulder buttons are diagonals. I completely forgot that the GBA had shoulder buttons. Noob, noob, noob. Cool stuff. Yeah, SEMA is an RTS is given. It's odd. It's like a strategy RPG. Whatever it is, it's a hybrid or something. I always forget to remap the controls so S doesn't activate some button. It's because I'm terrible at streaming and stuff. Yeah, I like these shoulder buttons. Now that I've discovered them. It probably told me about it on the intro screen. Didn't pay attention. Yeah, and Wario lore. So where did you go out for dinner, given? Not to get personal, just making conversation. What kind of cuisine did you eat? Ah! Take that, that's fine. I like the music, but I don't know if the little jingles are necessary. The, you know, the sounds of enemies moving across the screen, a little ding, ding, ding. Ah, Caribbean. What kind of food is that exactly? Ah, we're so close. We're almost there. Oh, that's it. I'm at 1,000. Excellent. Let's hit the chicken. Okay, that didn't do anything. Boom. Nice sprite. Thank you. Alright, we're so close. 95 stars. But we have to do something that I haven't done before just to get those points. Let's do Donkey Kong Classic. Let's get it over with. So what are the rules? Okay, we haven't started yet. That's fine. Jumping over barrel, blah, blah, blah. This is one where you get double points. So if I have no misses by the time I get to 300, then everything after that counts for double. Nope. Okay, so let's do it. So this is Mario on the bottom screen here. This is one of the dual screen Game & Watches. Actually, this is the one that... Oh! Didn't see that. Donkey Kong looks more like Donkey Kong Jr. Okay, so we gotta try and not die. Oh, too quick. Be more careful. I believe I didn't go through this whole thing just because I'd already done it on a previous gallery game. You can use B to... Oops, nope, that's not it. You can use B to switch what screen is displayed bigger. It's kind of a hack because they're moving a double screen experience to a single screen on the GBA. Save here. What are we doing? Oh, no. You got to jump across when the hook's there. Oh, what? How do I jump? I thought I just had to press across. Maybe I have to jump. Yep, okay. You just hit the jump button while you're there, and then he jumps diagonally. It's a little counterintuitive, but yeah. So jump over the barrels. It's an interesting game because it's more of an action game that has, you know, the jumping. But when everything's so discrete like this, it's a little more difficult to represent that. Okay, good. Another reason this is interesting is because it's, you know, it's supposedly an adaptation of the arcade classic Donkey Kong, but the events portrayed in the game are nothing like what happens. Oh, the crane went down. Okay, gotta be quick. Yeah, skills. Yeah, what we're doing here is not something that happens in Donkey Kong. It's unique to this game, and that's interesting. It's like an extra level that you can play, like 125 meters or something. Something you've never seen before. That's what makes it cool, I think. And with any adaptation, if it adds something new, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. There we go. So I took all 4 of those hooks off, which means that platform he's standing on fall down, and Donkey Kong fall down, and I get points, and Mario happy. And start again. So it's a hollow victory, but I'll take it. Now in Game A, oh yep, okay, those things have started appearing. I don't know what Game B is. I forget. There's differences. Go. Yeah. You just gotta watch out for the barrels, etc. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Don't jump into the girders being carried along. You'll hit your head. Move! Okay, woo! Tense. Can't climb up walls there. Come on. Nope. Oh! It moved too fast for me. So I'm trying not to lose any lives. And it's the ticks, you see. The girder ticks across before the barrel, so you can move after the girder's gone, but before the barrels come past to that point. Good. And don't jump when the hook is not in the leftmost position, because you'll fall down. There's a lot to this game, really. Oh! Oh, I can't be there when the girder comes across. Okay, good to know. Isn't this awesome? Gibbon's complaining about the screen switching. It is tedious, yes. This would be much better suited to a potential a potential Game & Watch Gallery hypothetical on the DS, but it never happened, unfortunately. So much potential. There's quite a few, you know, double screen Game & Watch games. Donkey Kong Jr. Was it? Was that double screen? Maybe not. No, it wasn't actually. Was DK2? Yes, DK2 was. That's sort of an adaptation of the second 2 levels of DK Jr. Whereas DK Jr., the game on Game & Watch, is an adaptation of the first level of DK Jr., the other game that's not a Game & Watch game. My words, it's bad. Anyway, Gibbon was talking about his food, and I'd like to explore that as soon as I'm not so focused. Okay. Oh, I was lucky there. That barrel almost got me. He's gonna come back. He's gonna. Oh, bad. Whew. Let's see. Mofungo and pork chops is what Gibbon had. I don't know what mofungo is. With rice and beans and fried plantain chips. Amazing. That sounds really interesting. And the lady friend got some jerked ribs appetizers and ate what I couldn't off my plate. That sounds delicious, and you're making me hungry. But yeah, the screen switching. Gibbon's talking about a little ledge. Oof! There's a little ledge on the right-hand side, he says. And I do know about this ledge. Let's see if we can see it somewhere. Oh, the girder. I missed it. So where's that ledge? Nah, bad. So cute. Look at that little sprite on the bottom screen. So few pixels. I really admire that. Yep, no. If you're quick enough, you can get over there as soon as that appears. But it quickly swings away. Yes. Oh, that was it. Okay, I win. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay. Yes, so a little ledge on the right side of the bottom screen. Oh, I see it, yep. Just there, across from Mario now. So that ledge that I've been alluding to several times in the last few minutes is the first appearance of DK Jr. Because in the manual for the Donkey Kong Game & Watch, well, first of all, on the real game, a small gorilla appears there, and the manual for the Game & Watch calls it Mini Donkey Kong. Ugh! Calls it Mini Donkey Kong. He fulfills the function of the alarm in this Game & Watch. Obviously, all Game & Watches have a game, and they also have a watch. They are able to tell the time and set off an alarm. So, you know, Stanley's cat, for example, in Donkey Kong 3. Or no, in Greenhouse. Again. They appear, they ring a little bell when you've set the alarm to go off. That's tough. Gotta get the timing on this. What am I doing wrong? Yeah, a bit quicker. You can just make out stuff if you've got the wrong screen on. Could have gone for that. Go. Yeah. So what is he saying exactly? Mini Donkey Kong appears.
the guide for DK94 confirms that this is the same character that would be renamed Donkey Kong Jr. in his next appearance. Interesting, I didn't know it was so official as that. That is really good to know. So if you want to see the very first appearance of the modern Donkey Kong, what is known in any current Nintendo game as Donkey Kong, look no further than the Donkey Kong Game & Watch. He's the one sitting on the little ledge. Of course, DK Jr. grows up to be the current incarnation of Donkey Kong. Everyone knows that. His father, we don't know who it is. Cranky Kong is what this Donkey Kong up here grew up to be into when he's old. There's a missing generation. Donkey Kong Sr. raised Donkey Kong Jr., but is his biological grandfather. These facts are not in question, although there is so much misinformation about it on the internet. I say facts, it's a little facetious. It's a little bit of fanon, but it's all justified by stuff in games. Oh, that was too quick. Actually, I wasn't quick enough. But yeah, I mean, it's all there. It's all consistent. And it's nice to have DK Jr. be the same DK, to have that legacy continue. Otherwise, you would have just been playing as some dope who never shows up again. I like the continuity of it. Okay. Whew. Almost there. Almost to 300. Then this will go a bit quicker. There we go. I got an extra life too. Now see how the score bar is flashing? That means that all my gains will be doubled. Watch this. 2 instead of 1. Ta-da! Oh. And yes, I do lose the multiplier if I ever die, so gotta be careful. Swing back, swing back. No, too slow. Nah. Good. Yeah. Thanks for the DK lore, Gibbon. I love that stuff. Bah. Strategic retreat is sometimes necessary. Oop. Oh, no! Danger, danger. I love how well this fits, despite being, you know, a lot of it is new material for this game. I could just keep jumping over these barrels all day and get a ton of points that way. But that wouldn't be as fun. And it's probably more efficient to go for the hook. Oh, wrong button. I forgot. You have to jump, not just run off to the right. Oh! Yeah, so you can't do the alarm function on the Game Boy Advance gallery thingy. But it's all there in the manual. Have you played these games before, Gibbon? The gallery ones? I want to show you some things if you haven't. Well, I'm sure you have, researching for DK Girder and all. A lot of relevant information here. Actually, I'd be very interested to know what you think about the continuity, how exactly it all works and fits together. What are the circumstances of the remakes, the modern versions of things like Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong Jr., Donkey Kong 2, Donkey Kong 3, Greenhouse. Not Greenhouse, that doesn't count because that's Yoshi in the modern one. But why is it that, you know, Senior and Junior are there, seemingly in the Mushroom Kingdom? You know, doing new things and
in Donkey Kong, for example. Instead of Pauline, it's Peach in the modern version. You know, which is pretty reductive, given just saying that they're interchangeable like that. But you know, what is them? Oh, he has played them loads. Good, good, good. There we go. Buttload of points. So what do you think about, you know, Peach being there instead of Pauline? Why is it that? And why they're like Goombas and stuff present? How do you justify that? Ah. Okay, let's go for this again. I'm gonna try it. Go, 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 go! Yeah, can make it. Just gotta be a bit careful and quick. Because I had to put quite a bit of thought into that when I was writing up the honorable mentions sections on the gallery remakes. I ended up quibbling a lot and equivocating, just saying, oh, it could be this, it could be this. I can't say one way or another. I don't really have the authority to do that on I saved as I was dying. Rookie mistake. Is there a rewind function? Oh, great. This sucks. And my mouse is still disconnecting all the time. It can't rewind in this. It's a good emulator, but it doesn't have those advanced features. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. Hold on. I'm in the menus. Rewind. I do have rewind. Okay, let's map it to this. While we're at it, let's change what S does. Okay, so I've got a rewind button now, and I'm going to use it. Go. Oh wait, go. Is this working? Yes, it looks like it's working. Haha! Amazing! I've never done this before. Cool. Woo! Alright, that was exciting, wasn't it? Let's save there. Okay. Good. Saved. Ah, you never played this ape. It's really cool. It's a little janky because of the whole double screen thing being displayed on a single screen system. I have the ability to swap at any time between which screen is shown smaller and larger. It's a neat little system though. As we said before, it is the first ever video game system to have a D-pad, and on the back of that, Nintendo patented it. But it's also a dual screen thing, foreshadowing the DS, although they never really capitalized on having the DS and having these games, aside from a few DSiWare releases. They didn't really do the best they could with them, I think. I'll read your comments given when I'm out of this situation. Okay. Oh boy, barrels. Go. Go, go, go. Yes. Okay. Ooh. It's in fast mode. Go. Alright, good. See, every time you do that 4 times, DK falls down and you get a load of points at once. Pretty cool. Okay. Okay, so Gibbon has a little justification for it, which seems consistent. He says that DK94, the Game Boy game that is called Donkey Kong and was released in 1994, there's at least 4 games that are just called Donkey Kong. You know, the Game & Watch, the Coleco LCD tabletop thing, the arcade game, the NES port, which is, you know, a cut down version of the arcade game. And the Game Boy game too, all called Donkey Kong. Fantastic for, you know, lists and stuff. I always have to put things in brackets. Anyway, DK94, as Gibbon says, replaces the arcade games in the canon, in the rebooted canon. So it's essentially a reboot that overwrites the original DK1, Junior, and 3. I guess it doesn't overwrite 3. What happens to 3 in this rebooted canon? Does it just not happen? Because that's unfortunate. Stanley, man, Stanley. Where's your Stanley love gone? So, and as Gibbon goes on to say, the Game & Watch Gallery remakes also replace the events of the arcade games, because at the end of DK94 they end up in the Mushroom Kingdom. This is a true fact. Play the game. They go through like a warp thing, and then there's a bunch of mushrooms and stuff. And so then the remake, the modern gallery stuff happens after that, according to Gibbon. Yes, slipped under that barrel. Yeah, the DK sprite's pretty cool, isn't it, Abe? How about that version? Yeah, it's a bit different, isn't it? I like the Mario bottom screen sprite, like this. It's so cute. But yeah, it's cool stuff. Yes, so they end up in the Mushroom Kingdom, and then the remakes happen. In fact, you'll notice, says Gibbon, when Cranky reminisces about the past in DKC, he talks about having 8 bits and 4 shades of black. He's talking about the Game Boy game, not the arcade ones. You make an excellent point. Yeah, the sprite works beautiful. In some games, like when you saw Tropical Fish before, that was sort of more of a recreation of what the actual thing looks like. But this one, they had to scrunch things up a little to fit them. Obviously, the actual Game & Watch LCDs, it's all kind of analog, you know? They have sort of art that's cut out and pasted over these LCD things. Oh, okay, yep, I got to 1,000, so I can die now, which is nice. I can have a drink. Which reminds me, he's throwing any barrels at me. What's going on? I'm getting a reprieve here. I guess he was stuck in an AI loop or something. I don't know if just quitting will do what I want it to do, so I'm going to die all the way down and get my final score. Bonk. Good times. Ooh, look what I won. Now you can play Mario's Bombs Away. This rare Game & Watch game features a full-color main character. Fantastic. Hand off those bombs and avoid that fire. So this is a record of Mario's time in the Vietnam War when he was a soldier there. Okay, so it looks like I was wrong about Zelda. I think I need a lot more stars to unlock that. Oh gosh, yeah, I need 160. Okay, that's not happening in this stream. Sorry. I was going to say, Zelda is also a dual screen affair where there's 2 planes of action. Yeah, unfortunately we're not going to see that today, but we can see Mario in the war. Raise and lower your arms and move around to avoid fire. The friend who takes the bombs is unpredictable. Oh my goodness. Sounds intense. So they did a few of these full color ones later on in the life of the... Oh, what? Is this a demo? I think it is. Goodness me. So we see in the trees the Viet Cong. This is incredible. Okay, so you gotta watch out for the guy smoking because he'll accidentally light your bomb and then you'll run back and blow up the other guy. There's also gas all over the ground. Gasoline, oil, whatever. And he only sometimes will... Oh, I see. I can press the button. Okay. So what's happening is there's two levels of danger here. You've got the one guy smoking and throwing his cigarettes onto the oil, which makes fire run across. And you've got the Viet Cong above you in the trees, lowering torches. And you have to protect your bomb and wait for your unreliable friend to be able to pick it up. And I can change whether I'm holding a bomb up or down. Okay, I'm going to save here. I want to see what happens when I get a whole row of bombs up there. Come on, you jerk. Pick this up. I just have to wait for him. Nope. This is gruesome. It's like realistic depictions of war, man. Yeah, totally realistic. Yeah, there we go. I want to murder all these people whose country I'm invading. So throw the bombs. Okay, let's not get political, but seriously, the Vietnam War, come on. Oh, that's an inference, by the way. Actually, you know, I don't know if I've read the manual. I don't know if they tell you what war this is, but just based on times. I mean, who knew that Mario, of Mario games, was a soldier delivering bombs and killing people like this? Like, Mario, the Mario, Mario. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. We blew them all up. Goodness me. Crazy. Okay. So hopefully the stars earned in this one will carry into the... Oh. Whoa. Dangerous. I don't know about this. I don't know if this is as good as other Game & Watch games. Waiting for that unreliable friend to just randomly lower his arms at the right time. The violent theming. It's all a little strange, isn't it? The different levels of fire. Oh. But this is, as I understand it, pretty faithful recreation of what it would have looked like. They did have these full color ones. It's just a matter of coloring in the cellophane layers or something behind the LCD. I don't know if I'm going to play this all the way through to 1000, but I kind of need to unlock Zelda. I don't need to do it on the stream though, so what do you think? Should I do this? What are we saying? Zelda is the final unlock, yeah. Oops. It's unfortunate. I thought I'd be getting to it during the stream and then we'd be able to play it together, but nope. It's not to be. Zelda is, I guess, desirable. Hooray! We killed 5 men. I really don't know how to feel about this. Nope. Come on. No! There's fire everywhere. Another one that was full color like this was Donkey Kong Circus, which is speaking of DK lore, it's an interesting addition to the backstory. It shows Mario as a sort of mean circus ringleader, like keeping DK in his circus doing tricks and stuff. Okay, so even if his hands are down, you gotta watch out for that guy. Is there... just looking up some stuff about this. Mario's bombs away. Oh, that's not in my guide. Tell me more. Yeah, it doesn't have a guide section for these extra museum games. They only have the classic mode available. Come on, come on, come on. Go, go, go. Dude, I am here for you. Yes, there we go. Yeah, the alarm monkey isn't in this version of the game. Given saying Donald Duck wears his sailor uniform because he was literally in the Navy during the war. I wonder how often they bring that up these days. Oh, and has PTSD about the war. Donald Duck, that is. I wonder if Mario ever has flashbacks to these bombs. He uses bombs all the time in his games, doesn't he? No, what am I thinking of? I mean, there's bob-ombs. Does he ever, like, pick up a bomb and throw it? I just played Donkey Kong Country Returns, and that happens a couple of times. So yeah, Mario has been an evil circus ringleader who mistreats Donkey Kong, and he was in the war. What I'm saying is, his squeaky clean image maybe is a bit disingenuous. But on the other hand, you want to think that veterans can reintegrate into society and all that jazz. And I'm sure he regrets mistreating Donkey Kong in the circus. Nah, he's an asshole. We know Mario is an unrepentant jackass. And not to be reductive, but, you know, PTSD might explain his bland, soulless eyes. No, this is bad. Getting trapped in a loop up there. See, half the positions on this board are rarely used. They're just for getting through to get you to the end. Although now that it's getting harder, I think I'm using them more. Come on, come on, come on. You asshole. You're in a war, man. Get your crap together. Yeah. Woo! Yeah, Super Mario Bros. 2 had just bombs. Do they have anything like that in more recent games that I haven't played, like 3D World and all that? Maybe it's a reference to Mario 2. This game is the bomb, says Adam. Sorry, Andrew. It's been a long day. Oh man, another 800 points of this. This is going to be boring. What can I do? I don't want to lose my progress here. I'll make like a separate save state. I think I could do that. So I can pick this up later. And I'll show off a couple more things. in this game? Damn it, where's the button? Yes, you shall henceforth be known as Adamandrew. Oh, here it is, down here, button, save current game, GW4. I wonder where that's going to save to. I guess I'll find out later. Alrighty. Do you think Mario gets Game & Watch PTSD? Yeah, sorry, Ape. You both start with A, what can I do? Anyway. Yes, who else is speculating about whether Mario has PTSD from his Game & Watch games? Alright, let's take requests. Who wants to see what? Do you want to see boxing where Luigi punches a Wiggler? Do you want to see Rain Shower where all the Mario cast hangs out some washing? Do you want to see DK Jr. with all new Mario enemies and that one bird from off of a Wario Land game? Do you want to see Donkey Kong shooting bubbles at Mario in a boo house? Heck, let's do them all. So you fight a Wiggler and then you fight... what else do you fight? I know a Boo, and I know the last opponent is Waluigi. And I forget the controls. Ow. Take that. Yeah. Bam. Oh. There's extra rounds. Ah, hello Danger Mouse. Welcome. She's speculating because she says hanging out watching is her life. Well, I'll play that one next for you. Yeah. This is a good game. So then it's Boo, and he uses the little Boo as a punching boxing glove thing. Let's quickly get through this and just show you everything this game has to offer. Adam says, oh shit, I did it again, sorry. Ape says that Game & Watch Gallery 3 is intensely nostalgic for him. He spent so long with it. Whereas Gibbon says, I'm going badly. Gibbon says that he spent tons of time with the modern DK Jr. in this game. Yes. Oh yes, fighting Boo is like fighting death itself, says Danger Mouse. Yeah, I really wish that there had been at least one more game in this style on the DS, so they could really have done justice to those double screen games. Man, Luigi fighting Waluigi, this, like, why has this not happened more? This is the kind of awesome stuff that these like Mario spin-off games do that just never happens in like the real Mario games, and that's why I don't like real Mario games. Because they're really bland and nothing fun ever happens in them. Yes, DK Jr. is in Rain Shower. Let's play that next. Waluigi's blocking with that insane knee. He's good at the blocks, man. He's got him on point. Blocks on lock. Up, up, down, up. Blocks on lock. Oh, no. Yes, take that. Yeah. Bam. Good stuff. Abe says Tony calls him Adam more than calls him Andrew. Every time. Rain Shower. Here we go. So you are Mario. You have to move the washing lines so that the stuff that Bowser is throwing doesn't end up hitting your friends. In this case, Junior just got hit by the pink paint and he's not happy about it. In the classic version, you're just moving shirts on a line so they don't get rained on. This is a lot more interesting, I think. Let's see if we can switch over to hard. I don't have the star mode. That might not even be in this game, I'm not sure. But I'll see if... Yeah... Wait a minute. Where's Toad now? And Junior? Oh, that's odd. Anyway, as you play, I think more characters get introduced as it gets harder. So you can see in this one, you've got Wario, Luigi, and Yoshi. Oops! Oh, he ate it. Oh, you won't be happy about that. Those paint bombs. Oh, look, it's Waluigi! He's messing with Wario's position. That's amazing. I haven't seen that before. They do have extra features like that on hard mode, where more complications will come in. But, you know, it's also a fun opportunity to have Waluigi pop out. I'm sure that Peach appears at some point on this. I don't know what that moon gauge in the bottom is for. There's so much I've forgotten about playing these games. Anyway, I just love the cute sprites, that's all. Okay, so that was Rain Shower. I'll show you the classic one real quick. That's what it looks like. I know it's exciting. We saw Mario Cement Factory briefly before. That's where they're making cakes. No, that was Mario Brothers. This is one where you let the batter down through different layers to make cookies or biscuits. That minigame is also an excellent use of Mode 7. Ah yes, the sprite rotation effect when the paint bomb is falling down is a Mode 7 effect. Alright, let's show off Gibbon's beloved modern DK Jr. Pretty great stuff. So here we see DK Jr. and Goombas, who, as far as I'm concerned, have never interacted before in any other way. Oh, missed that one. Okay. So there's 3 stages. Oh, you gotta get multiple keys. I got screenshots of all the stages on my honorable mentions section for the DK Jr. Game & Watch. I think I do. I know I took a hell of a lot of screenshots of playing this game. Jump! So that's something that was in the arcade game. But the background is just lovely. I love it so much. Pop. 5 points, not bad. Ta-da! We freed Papa. Now here we are. Stage 2. Nippers from Yoshi's Island. Freaking amazing. I love that. And that bird, I think, is from Wario Land. One of them. One of the Wario Lands. Maybe 2. Just gotta let these nippers get out of the way. Someone correct me if you know better, but yeah, that's just kind of cool crossover stuff that I like. Reusing a sprite from an older game in a new context is fun. Oh, I should have put it on hard mode actually, so it's different. But the sunset background, isn't that just beautiful? I love it. Mario could fly, apparently. This isn't the last stage, is it? Might be one more after this. Oops. That's fine. Oh, nippers and goopers. Watch out for that. Pop. Can't jump on nippers, I think. Yeah, take that. Now you always have to watch out because the platforms that appear are tenuous, as we saw before with that spinning one. When the clouds are flashing, you can't jump on them, and obviously the bird comes and goes. Yes, the Wario Land bird confirms given, thank you. Not sure about the exact circumstances, but I don't know, check Mario Wiki for like seagull or whatever. It might be on their list of Wario Land 2 elements in their page on that game. If you're lucky, it'll even be in the trivia that it pops up in this game, although I don't think it is. I think I would remember that. Like I know the Wario Land 2 article off by heart. Whatever. I know that was it. So that's cool, isn't it? Isn't that fun? I love that. Look, it's hard different. I don't know, it might take a while for hard mode elements to pop up. So when you get the key, that makes the platform appear. Yeah, alright. Cool stuff. Okay, what do we want to do now? I'll show you what Donkey Kong 3 is, because it's multiplayer, but you can also play it against the computer. Oh, right. You need to fill up your thing. So you're using bubbles to push the boo towards your opponent, and it'll move on its own as well. Boom! Nice sprite. Huge ears. Completely ridiculous. Yeah, it's a weird sprite though, that one. And it is senior with the tie from 94, as Gibbon said before. Following on, he's got a tie in 94. He didn't have a tie in any of the arcade games, so yeah, I can accept all these remakes happening after DK94. Although then you have the problem of Pauline only has like one appearance. Oh wait, she only had one appearance anyway. Never mind. Yeah, cool stuff. Yes, cool. Alright, let's show you what Donkey Kong is. So this is fun. We just played this before, remember? So in this case, there's like an extra half screen. Oh, the barrel's still killing. So instead of like the 2-screen thing, and yeah, those are the things that you hang on to. But they need to be back. You need to run up them, run across them. Oh, oh, nope. Oh! I am getting points for that, yeah. So you hit the thing and before oh, damn it. Before the platform disappears, you run over. And you have to jump twice. Yeah, I gotta do this a lot. Pauline had tons of appearances. Yeah, but if all of them get overwritten... Pop. No, I didn't land on him enough. Sorry, I misspoke about Pauline. I meant in the classic era. But I actually don't know what I'm talking about because she only had one appearance overwritten by another appearance. I was thinking of her being replaced by Peach in this game, this remake, which is unfortunate because Pauline is cool. But yeah, she's been in lots of other things. Ah yes, as Gibbon explains. She was in Donkey Kong, the Donkey Kong Game & Watch, Pinball for NES, Ladies Golf, look it up, and Family Basic, yeah, where you could actually make her the protagonist of the game. Okay, I want you to notice something here. Yeah, I like how they have this scrolling screen, but it's only like a screen and a half kind of thing. Actually, I don't know if I do like that. Anyway, so I was saying, crap, what was I saying? I don't remember. Oh no, Family Basic. You can program it so that Pauline is playable in Donkey Kong, basically. Oh, that's what I was saying. Look at DK's sprite when he falls over. You can see his butt, and there's no fur on it. It's really weird. He's like balding on the butt. Watch, watch, watch. What is up with that? It's bizarre and disturbing. Anyway, as you can see, the donut lifts here from Super Mario World and Yoshi's Island, although they're a bit more like their Yoshi's Island appearance, as is the wooden lift thing that I jumped on just now. So that's cool. Yeah, there's always something for you to hang on to, sort of mimicking Mario's sort of elongated jump from the Game & Watch version. Paratrooper, what do you do? Gotta watch out for him. Oh! Him, hit. And as I said before, this does have the speed up thing at 100 points thing. Oh, a life, give me the life. Oh, okay. Oh, damn. Game over. Are you kidding? Anyway, that was the final stage, so we didn't really need to see all of it. Yeah, it's an airship from like Mario 3 and stuff, so that's cool. That's really common in apes, actually, says given the... Oh, there's a very hard thing. I didn't see that before. So there is star mode. Yeah, common in apes to have a balding butt, apparently. Oh! I got rid of the wings and then... Yeah, okay. I didn't realize. Paratrooper mechanics. Oh, he got me. Oh. I saved here, apparently. Yeah, given saying that the star doors in Mario vs. Donkey Kong apparently originated here. Just didn't notice that before. I didn't even notice it now. Yes, that's fun. Nice sprites. Star door. That's a wooden door. You can pass through a pipe as a barrel is passing through it and you don't get hurt by it. I like the factory background, by the way. I didn't mention that before. Neat stuff. Okay. Was there a star door in the middle level? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I don't know, I think we've basically seen everything just about. Oh, yes. One of the rare games where you play as Princess Peach. I like this a lot for that reason. I really liked Super Princess Peach on the DS. Oops. Okay, so the aim is to bounce things a few times until they're cooked on your presumably hot frying pan. And then to let them fall down onto Yoshi, but don't let them fall on the floor. So they will change appearance once they're cooked, and then you can hit them, I think, one more time after that, and then if you hit them again after that, they get burnt, and then they're not worth as many points, or they lose you points or something. And so he's happy to eat them. Yes, when you complete a level, says given, a little star door appears, or at least it did in the level 2 transition. Okay, cool. And yes, different foods stay in the air different amounts of time. Oops! He was shooting an egg out, which meant that his changing position animation was interrupted. That's a problem. So there's a bit of thick bacon. Whole capsicum. I don't know about grilling one of those on frying pan. Oop! Okay, he's happy to eat raw things, but you get more points if they're cooked fully. And if he eats enough... Oh gosh. It's tricky. If he eats enough, he'll poop out an egg, and then the egg will hatch. Good. So let's just try and show that off. Okay, yes, Peach with her frying pan, which was her signature weapon for a good long time thanks to Mario RPG. Until Super Princess Peach saddled her forever with an umbrella in all spin-offs since. Well, I don't have a problem with that. I really like Perry. What's his name? Perry? God, it's pretty bad if I can't even remember the supporting character's name. I did at one point make a pretty interesting connection between Perry the Umbrella from Super Princess Peach and Mallow from Super Mario RPG. They have similar backstory, similar color scheme, and, you know, both from these kind of spin-off games. There we go. Baby Yoshi! And then the baby Yoshi will replace Yoshi, and then if you feed him enough, he'll grow into regular Yoshi. Cool stuff. It's that cool little ugly baby Yoshi design from Super Mario World, kinda. Ah, Gibbon prefers Pauline being associated with parasols. Fair enough. But you have to understand that Pauline is never going to appear in another game, so... Woo. Alright, I think I'm done, so let's just watch a few little animations and I'll close it out. Thanks very much for showing up, all of you friends. And yeah, I like the Mario cast, but I don't really like Mario games in general. And this is just a really fun little exploration of, you know, different characters doing fun little things. Okay, so Pauline has regularly been in the Mario vs. Donkey Kong games, true. But probably not going to appear outside of that series. Did she have much of a role in Tipping Stars? I seem to recall that had little to no plot. Okay, so the justification for Donkey Kong capturing Mario is not as revenge for Donkey Kong 1. It's not as revenge for his mistreatment in the circus, but it's because he took a fruit from Junior, apparently. Yeah, I wouldn't hold your breath for a new Donk City cameo. Seriously. Yeah. Ghostbusters. Oh my. So they're blowing into the thing. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, they're blowing into thingies, stuff, etc. Tipping Stars was her having DK keep Mario occupied while she put together a birthday party for Mario. Riveting plots, making use of the fact that Mario automatically assumes DK is up to no good to lead him on a chase around the park. Okay. It's, yeah, I just don't think the characters are being portrayed to their best potential in these Mario vs. Donkey Kong games. If I'm honest, yeah, there's an opening and ending scene and that's it, says Gibbon. Yeah, that's pretty disappointing, isn't it? Look at that Waluigi. Oh my goodness. There are many Waluigis. Okay, that's really disturbing. This is more fun than I thought, actually. What? Yes, and then Mini Mario and Friends has literally no plot. That's good. NST. Now they're making snippet clips. I hope they get to do something good next. They deserve it. Watch out, the spikies. Uh-oh. Wah. 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 Oh. Beautiful sprite work. This game is cool. Dough. The Boo is eating the dough. Oh no, he just took it. Ah, Yoshi. Oh, Toad's crying. Cry, baby. No, that was fun. Oh, we didn't see this one. Yeah, this is a pretty good, I guess, swan song for the Game & Watch Gallery series. It didn't have to be there. I'm sure there's plenty of Game & Watch games out there that haven't been collected into these games.
Excellent. Seen that one. What's this one? I mean, I know there's at least a few Donkey Kong ones that I researched. Donkey Kong Hockey, for example. Donkey Kong Circus. Watch out. Oh no. So Wario's growing the tomatoes. Is Wario ever portrayed as a farmer elsewhere? Alright. Yeah, the tabletop version of DK Jr. The one that's in color. I believe that was made by Coleco and then like licensed by Nintendo to be a Game & Watch game, or it could have been vice versa, but the American release was by Coleco and it's in a much nicer, colorful cabinet instead of a drab brown one. For more information on all the Donkey Kong Game & Watch games, check out Honorable Mentions. I don't know, it's in the contents page, just get to the Game & Watch screen. A lot of fun stuff. Things you might not even know about. Yeah, that's a cool version of DK Jr. It's got added things like the balloons and parasols for Junior to use to get across like a river or something. But yeah, there's plenty of games that haven't been re-released. Yeah, I think that's it. So I'll call it there. Oh, I've been going for 2 hours. Bloody hell, I didn't even realize. Okay, I was having so much fun. I hope you all had fun too. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.